I would like to introduce to you now the author of my success journal, 3 Steps to Becoming a Woman of Integrity. And my table mate, Ms. Marx.
It's such an honor to be here today. I'd like to welcome you to the Yes Awareness Seminar. This is a tremendous turnout, and I believe you're all getting so much good information. It's just such an honor to be here. The fact that you are here shows that you already have an intent to be a woman of excellence and a woman of integrity. So I welcome you. During my time with you today, I will share with you what integrity means to me, as well as to give you 3 simple, not easy, but 3 simple steps to becoming a woman of integrity. Does anyone have a definition yourself of what integrity is? I could take a couple. Yes, ma'am.
Doing the right thing even when no one is watching.
Doing the right thing when no one is watching. Excellent. Another one? Okay, that was great. How do you get to become a woman of integrity? Well, the first step is guard your thoughts. Margaret Thatcher, who was the Prime Minister of England, was attributed to saying this in the movie Iron Lady. She said, "Watch your thoughts. They become your words. Watch your words. They become your actions. Watch your actions. They become your habits. Watch your habits. They become your character. Watch your character. It becomes your destiny." Did you notice something about that? Your destiny starts with your thoughts. And there's something magical or miraculous that happens in our thought life. Whatever we focus on is what tends to grow in our lives. So when we focus on what's good in ourselves and focus on what's good in our environments or our experiences, that seems to grow in our lives. If we focus on what's negative in ourselves or in others or in our environments, that's what grows. So, and if you focus on the negative, it pulls you down and prohibits you from becoming the great woman you're intended to be or you're created to be. How do you guard your thoughts? One way to do that is to watch what goes into your mind. Protect your mind. Protect yourself from negative influences in movies, television, social media, music you listen to, books you read, magazines you look at. Protect what goes into your mind. If there's anything negative, gossip, drama, if there's anything negative, avoid it at all costs. Run from it. Do not participate. So the first step is guard your thoughts. The second step is stop to think. Henry David Thoreau, who's a famous American philosopher and author and poet, said, "Most men lead lives of quiet desperation and go to their graves with the song still in them. Please, do not choose to live your life with the song still within you. Allow it to come out. Allow it to flourish." In my life experiences, I've seen that a lot of people do live lives of quiet desperation because we live in reaction to everything that goes on in our lives. We live in reaction to our environment, in reaction to the people around us, rather than living a life on purpose. How do you live a life on purpose? Well, you need to stop to think. Who were you created to be? What special thing are you supposed to be doing in your life? Stop and think about your strengths and your weaknesses, your likes and dislikes, the passions for your future. Stop to think about how you're going to get from who you are and where you are to who you want to be and where you want to be. You must make a plan and work the plan. In every situation, ask yourself, is this thought or is this activity going to bring me closer or take me farther away from where I want to be and who I want to become, and the goals I want to accomplish? Once the question is asked, you can make a choice and know that the choice that you make will help determine your destiny. For good or for bad, you have the power to choose. Whitney Griswold is the director of development at the Montgomery Ballet, said, quote, "Self-respect cannot be hunted. It cannot be purchased. It is never for sale. It cannot be fabricated out of public relations. It comes to us when we are alone, in quiet moments, in quiet places, when we suddenly realize that knowing the good, we have done it. Knowing the beautiful, we have served it. Knowing the truth, we have spoken it." So it's important to take time, even if you have to stop and make an appointment with yourself. Take time to stop and think. And the third step is practice the character traits of integrity. Aristotle, famous Greek philosopher, ancient Greek philosopher, said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Therefore, as we practice the character traits of integrity, we can become that person. We all have different backgrounds and experiences. Some have come from positive, nurturing experiences, and others from negative, unsupportive ones. Some have been sheltered, some have been abused, neglected, and seen this darker side of life. But no matter what our backgrounds, today is a new day. Corrie ten Boom was a Dutch Christian who helped many Jews escape the Nazi Holocaust during World War II. She and her family were captured and sent to concentration camps. Everyone in her family died except for Corrie. In spite of that, she said, "Everything that happens to us in life is training for the work we will do next." When we look at our lives, let us embrace the good and not allow negative experiences or people dissuade us from the promising future we have ahead of us. Remember, actions speak louder than words. A person's true character is revealed through her actions. So if you want to be a woman of integrity, act like one. What if you're a person who's had a rough start? A person who's practiced beating yourself up, telling yourself you can't do it, putting yourself down. How do you get started? How do you create that feeling of positive self-esteem to help you on your journey? Well, you can decide to believe that you are created as someone special to do something tremendous. You can look to yourself to make good choices. You can practice the qualities of a person of integrity. Through your actions and accomplishments, you will be able to love and embrace yourself for who you really are, the accomplished, exceptional person you were created to be. As you guard your thoughts, stop to think, practice the habits of a person of integrity, and pursue and accomplish positive goals, you will feel good about yourself. And the better you feel about yourself, the more capable you will feel. And the easier it will become to believe all the good about yourself. Here's some food for thought. Why is it that oftentimes when we receive a compliment, even when there's ample evidence that it's true, it's hard for us to receive it and believe it? And yet if someone says something negative about us, we're ready to embrace it even when there's little or no evidence that that's true. Today I challenge you to make a decision to believe the good and receive it with a grateful heart. If you've made bad choices or life's been hard for you in the past, learn from these experiences and move forward to a better life. You're worth it. There's no one exactly like you. Make the most of it. Helen Keller is a famous American author and lecturer. She was born totally healthy, but at 19 months old, she contracted a disease that left her deaf and blind. But through the efforts of an excellent teacher and her hard work and perseverance, she learned how to communicate. She said, "Happiness cannot come from without. It must come from within. It's not what we see and touch or that which others do for us which makes us happy. It is that which we think and feel and do, first for the other fellow and then for ourselves." I've created an acronym for integrity to help me remember what integrity means to me. And I have a special gift for all of you today. They're all on your tables. It's the acronym for my integrity acronym, so that you can better practice those qualities. So as I go through them, I'd like you to look at your papers and kind of read along with me. Integrity. I, interested in the well-being of others. N, nice, kind, and generous. T, trustworthy, having earned the trust of others. Esteem, to be well thought of, to have a good reputation. G, genuine, not characterized by deception or fraud. R, respectable, of or appropriate to good or proper behavior, acting as having an acceptable appearance. I, internalize the qualities of positive attitude, responsibility, courage, positive communication, self-respect, respect for others, love, commitment, and honesty. T, truthful, to be honest, a person who keeps her word. Y, yearning to make the most of myself while helping others do the same by internalizing and applying all the above-mentioned traits. Now that we know what the components of integrity can be, let's review the 3 steps to becoming a woman of integrity. Guard your thoughts, stop to think, practice integrity. So let's have a little contest to see if you were listening. So all the people on this side of this post right here, your words are going to be, guard your thoughts. So when I point in your direction, you're going to shout out, guard your thoughts. This section between this pole and that pole is going to be stop to think, and the section over there is going to be practice integrity. So, do you want to be happy? Be the woman you were created to be, a woman of integrity. You can do it. You are worth it. What are the 3 steps to becoming a woman of integrity?
Guard your thoughts. Stop to think. Practice integrity.
You can do a lot better than that. Let's try it again. Louder. Okay.
Guard your thoughts. Stop to think. Practice integrity.
Very good. Very good. You're well on your way. Remember, guard your thoughts. Stop to think and practice integrity, and you'll be there. One thing I want you to remember, too, is that it's a journey. It's a lifelong journey. You'll grow in steps to become that woman that you want to be, but it does take time. Don't give up on yourself. Keep believing in yourself. You can do it. Thank you for being a great audience.